And here is the video review for Transformers, well, not really Transformers, but TFC Hercules Heavy Labor. This is component 2 of Hercules. The first was X-Graver. And speaking of X-Graver, Hercules does come with this little packaged box that includes the extra crane arm for it. Now, supposedly they fixed something that cracked in the original X-Graver crane arm. And I vaguely recall that being the case. I went in and fixed mine. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I went in and fixed mine. I've had no problems with my crane arm, so I'm just hanging on to this one as an extra, maybe one day, in case I should ever need it. But I actually did not need the extra X-Graver piece. But it's nice of them that they noticed the problem and sent that along to fix it. Very cool of them. It comes in the standard... you saw it in the opening credits. The what has become the standard TFC Hercules box. I say standard. We only had 2 releases. A nice little instruction sheet on how to transform into all the different forms, as well as how to connect him to Dr. Crank when Dr. Crank comes out. It also comes with a little strength and intelligence, the little stat card, heavy labor, and there's his ranking and his stats there on the back. But Heavy Labor himself, he's a nice big chunky dump truck. Forgot to pull his wheels down here. There we go. He rolls all right. He's kind of rolling over a hump in the calendar I've got laid down to help with maybe the lighting problem. Because before, with a blue background, every time I brought my hands in and out, it was shifting because my hands were reflecting enough light that it was changing the brightness. But with the white back here, it seems to be less of an issue. So I'm improving for now. I'll probably get some better white background for future reviews. But yeah, nice big truck. Big chunky dump truck. He does have his little purple gun. He also comes with a clear red version. They did that with X-Graver too. I wish they'd just give us 2 solid purple ones. I don't understand the point of the red one. I would like to see... Like I said, because they have an alternate attachment form where these plug in like here, kind of like smokestacks, and it looks silly with red and purple on there. If it was 2 purple, I'd totally do it. But as it is, the red just stands out. I usually take the red pieces and set them to the side. Now, supposedly these are all going to hook together to form... I want to say we saw some preliminary designs for it, hook together to form Devastator's rifle when they're all combined. And you can actually plug these 2 together. This looks like it's probably the barrel of the rifle right there. Is this the next piece in line? I don't know. But it looks like we are indeed going to get the Devastator rifle out of these pieces. You can plug them together a couple different ways. But that's the X-Graver piece right there. So we'll set that off to the side for right now. Now the truck itself, very nice. Like I said, very nice and chunky. Very cool. And to turn into a robot, first we just want to bring the legs down like this. Just untab and bring the whole waist assembly down. Take these wheels and just kind of push them up like that. Just get them out of the way a little bit. Flip these panels down right here down. You'll see the tabs for connections to Structor and what do they call Mixmaster? Mad Blender. Flip the feet down. This will stay back here. And then up here on the top, you want to split the dump thing off to the side. Pull that down, flip that down. You've got these pieces off to the side here. Let me readjust the camera here. And then you want to open up these little panels, flip those up like this onto what becomes the shoulders. Bring those down. Bring the arm around. Actually, you want to bring it around like this. Flip this panel up and out. And flip the hand around. Flip this waist piece down. And pop open this. And be a little tricky to get the head out of there, but come on, head. There we go. And flip his head up. And there is Heavy Labor in robot mode. And some people were saying he was too small or too short, and I'm not sure where the complaints come from because he's stocky, but I like him. He's like a big, bulky dump truck, and I dig it. So, I don't really have any complaints about him. You saw him in a comparison with Xgraver's robot mode, and there the opening. So we're not going to do that right now, because I got something better to show you. Well, maybe not better, but I had a better comparison that I wanted to make. So we'll go ahead and take this gun out. It looks cool here. And we're going to take all this, we're going to fold his head back in. We're going to basically turn him almost back all the way into a dump truck. Snap all this together. Sometimes getting all these tabs lined up properly takes a little bit of time. There we go. But when everything does peg together, it pegs together very securely. Like I said, these are really nice, nicely built figures. They don't feel cheap. They're nice and solid. I'm really happy with the quality they've been putting out on these things. And I kind of expected them to. A lot of people were like, I don't know about the TFC quality, how it's going to come out. But having played with their the little primary school Optimus Prime, I love that thing. Nice solid little figure, so I'm glad they went ahead and did this. Okay, and once we get it back to this, we take the waist piece and rotate it around. And there you see the kind of the crotch plate for Devastator, or Hercules there. Close the feet up, flip these up and around. Yeah, this little green piece bends at all. These things are a little hard to get up over the, there we go, up over the ridge there. There we go, that one worked just fine. But yeah, and so there you have, you fold this piece down in the back. You can leave this piece up, apparently, according to the instructions. You can also flip it down if you don't like it up. But there is the waist piece for Hercules. He'll have, if you bring this up a little bit, he'll have waist articulation. That's nice. Again, you can lift this up a little bit. You can swing it all the way around. So he's going to have some nice articulation there. Ratcheting legs here. I've heard some people have some issues with their legs. Mine seem to be fairly solid. I haven't had any squeaky issues yet, so we'll see. Unless that was it. Okay, I guess I do have a squeaky leg issue there. But apparently there's fixes for that, so we'll worry about that later. And here he is with Xgraver as the arm. So there's going to be another piece up here that he'll connect into. But yeah, and here, I'm trying to think of which one of these I have here that would be a good fit. Well, here's, because none of these have really been compared with anything else, but here's like Deluxe Megatron, just next to Xgraver, and next to Heavy Labor. So this guy's going to be a pretty big mamma jamma, and I'm looking forward to bringing you the rest of those reviews as they come out, or maybe even before, we'll see. But yeah, there's the first two pieces, hold them like this, of Xgraver. Heavy Labor is another solid addition, and oh, you're actually supposed to flip this piece flips up and forward, make room for Dr. Crank's attachment. But yeah, this is going to be pretty cool when it's all done. I'm looking forward to it. There it is, Hercules 02 Heavy Labor.